See when the hot seaweed wasn't there yet.
Hello and welcome to Your Dad Learns StarCraft 2. This is a Zerg versus Zerg, and in the lower left-hand corner, my honorable opponent, another member of the Swarm, Fresh Factor in red. And in the upper right-hand corner, we have your hero, your champion, your dad, playing Zerg the way that he does, the way that he likes to. And against another Zerg, that is a 13 pool, 12 gas. You could do 13 gas, 12 pool. Just one gets you your gas earlier, one gets you your gas a little later, one gets you your Zerglings a little earlier. It really doesn't make that much of a difference. It's probably pretty minuscule. It's just when you can start mining and get your Zergling speed. And I'm not going for a ultra committed all out. I am basically going for a pressure build. I want to make a good amount of Zerglings at the beginning, get across the map, try to pressure my opponent, specifically their natural, and then if I force them to stop their base, I want to be making my natural and just trying to control their expansion so they can't do it, and then transition into a macro game with roaches. So hopefully they're building Zerglings, I'm making the roaches, getting a level 1 upgrade. The level 1 air upgrade on roaches is important because it lets you kill a Zergling in 2 hits instead of 3. Makes your use much more efficient. And here, I throw away a lot of Zerglings to kill that spine. Probably not the best idea, unless I plan to counterattack right here. And even then, it's not. It depends if I'm trying to counterattack their main base, which was my idea, or trying to control their natural. Saving those Zerglings is better for controlling the natural. And right now, I've still got enough Zerglings to pressure their natural. And you can see I'm making drones now. I've got my second base made. I'm making drones, building up my economy, move those Zerglings back. And they're making Zerglings and a couple spine crawlers because they're worried about more of a Zergling flood. But I'm not doing that. Making Overlord, more queens, a drone, making Roach Warren. I've had three drones on gas this whole time because I know I'm going to be moving into roaches quickly. Or it's 5 minutes and it's not ultra quick, but you know, for how the game started aggressively, it should be kind of quick. So now my opponent's droning again. But at this point, I've got 10 more harvesters than them. So my income is a lot better than theirs. Gas is about the same, we each have 1 gas saturated. But my minerals, I have a lot more coming in. So now I'm making roaches. I'm making creep tumors so I can get some vision, more overlords because I keep getting supply blocked. I actually double back behind that overlord. So I hit him, the overlord starts running away from me towards my base. And by the time my opponent grabs it, tells it to come back. It can't run away. Overlords aren't that fast, so it's going to die to the queens. So at this point, I'm doing a couple things. I am tucking away Zerglings in the corner, so if they try to counterattack me, I will run into their base and attack them. I'm also making more Zerglings to kind of help with that pocket if I can, and also because I'm out of gas, so I just want to make more attacking units, and I'm making 2 more roaches. I'm going to try to start massing roaches. I have level 1 missile attack going, and I'm trying to take a third. And you can see, I don't know if you missed it, I think I did, but they had their units running out. So they catch my creep or my queen out there, they get my hatchery, and I'm building this wall, basically. They're checking for third bases, and I'm building a wall so they can't run past all of my units and kill my drones. And it worked. They didn't kill any of my roaches. I had more roaches born. And I should have done this earlier, but now they're moving out roaches, I see it. Now I'm moving into their base. And I felt like they probably had spines, so I run past the spines. And now I'm just going for their drones. Like, I'm going to try to mess up their economy. And now I'm going to come back in, get more Zerglings, tuck them into another corner, keep my roaches on defense. So if they try to move out against me again, I'm going to throw even more Zerglings at them. which there they are moving out. Here my zerglings come down the side of the map. And I've got a bunch of roaches. I'm defending with 22 roaches. And now I'm making some spines because that looks like a lot of units. And I'm heading to their base. I just moved command in there. And here we go. I've got level 1 upgrade, so those zerglings melted. Here we go, killing queens, killing drones. And their economy is getting devastated. I've got 3 times their harvesters. And so much more income than them. I defended their attack, and they had to send units back to clean this up, or I would have killed more of their base. And I strategically sacrificed those zerglings to take out their roach warren. And now I move my roaches out, because all they can make are zerglings until they rebuild their roach warren, which takes 39 seconds. Roaches take 19 seconds to make. So I can make 2 rounds of roaches pretty much by the time they can have the ability to start making roaches. So I start going in and decide I don't want to fight under spines. Honestly, I probably could. I probably had enough roaches that I probably could have really pushed hard and won there. Possibly. I'm trying to take more of the, yes, the game will go a little longer if by a few more minutes, but it's a much more safer win. It's like I'm making 2 more bases, I'm still making roaches, going towards my max out goal, and I'm containing them, making sure they don't move and try to take a 3rd base. And I'm moving overseers between 3rd base locations to make sure that they're not getting cheeky on me and trying to make a secret base. I also am going to have roach speed now. It's late because I forgot about it. That's all. Making a spire so that I can get into mutalisks if I want to. And now I'm checking out their base and seeing what technology they have. I'm mostly looking to see if they have a spire or a spire building. Because if they don't, I know I'm completely fine to keep making roaches. If not, I might want to switch into hydralisks. Or at least make some spore crawlers. Because it turns out I'm almost maxed out. I have 180 to their 98. And you can see the corner here, I have 45 workers, they have 27. And they actually walked out into me when I was getting ready to attack. And now I can use overseers for high ground vision, kill their 2 spines, start wiping out their army. And I was actually making mutalisks right now in my tab, but so they threw GG out and surrendered. I didn't notice, so I didn't throw GG back. But yeah, that was that game. I contained them. I used aggression so that I could know what was going on in the game. This does make your economy suffer. It definitely makes your economy suffer, but this went unscouted. And if they don't scout and don't see that you are bringing zerglings across the map until you are at the foot of their base, if they didn't just randomly make some defense or some zerglings, you're about to do heavy damage to them. My heavy damage was I took out their hatchery and was able to build mine safely, and then run into their base, kill their lings, take out the spine they were making. Like I said, I could have alternately let the spine finish, fall back, and just delay their second where they have to make more zerglings just to get their second. But it made me safe to make my hatchery, drone up, make a roach warren, and move towards the next phase of the game. Move past that level 1 unit attacking phase. So yeah, that was my strategy this game. I want to go for more of a insured win instead of trying to push when it might be a little premature. And yeah, it worked really well. Got myself a good economic lead, got myself a good production lead, and I have a much easier or more manageable time with this type of a build than I do just trying to go straight macro and scouting and just being ultra defensive and just reacting to my opponent. Because in Zerg vs. Zerg, that's just kind of tough for me. But this worked well and I've really enjoyed it, and it's fun to play. So, hopefully you enjoyed this little look as well. Once again, right now this is around high gold, low platinum level, probably the opponents I usually play. So, I imagine it could work at higher levels, but I really don't know. I think aggression is a good thing to have if you can handle it. I can't always, but in Zerg vs. Zerg I seem to be alright at it. Or at least I seem to be learning it. So if you enjoyed that, feel free to like, comment, share, any of that type of stuff. And until the next video, I've been your dad. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.